What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Now at 11 and streaming on CBSN Bay Area, a Bay Area Uber driver says he asked his passengers to wear a mask, and then things got ugly.
It really shows that our society is undergoing a collapse or sinking one way or another. The rate of immaturity and lack of self-respect among individuals, adults, is declining by the year. Now, even though what the women did was totally harsh, and they should be held accountable.
The video begins with the passenger taking off her mask and coughing. Another woman laughs and coughs. The woman steals the driver's phone and rips off his mask while they insult and threaten him. His nightmare began Sunday afternoon. He picked up the three women in the Bayview on San Bruno Avenue. When he noticed one woman wasn't wearing a mask, he says he asked her to put one on. He says he drove to a nearby gas station so she could buy one. But by then, he says the racial slurs and taunting had already begun.
Are you stupid?
I feel that they're using this, even though the crime was from minorities against another minority, to promote white guilt. I've talked about this in a video about a week ago. This is done to create division, to take more of people's money, and to make people feel uncomfortable for fighting against this social justice, woke, anti-traditional society. By doing this, they can create more fear and hysteria. Now, we don't know exactly what happened. Maybe this wasn't a race-related issue. Even though there was negative remarks, who knows? They probably didn't like his foreign accent.
The moment I open my mouth to speak, they realize I'm not among one of them.
Keep in mind, this immigrant was from South Asia. To let you know that these are not the so-called Asians that are being stereotyped, the East Asians, for causing this pandemic. Just imagine if there was guys who was acting inappropriately and the driver was a woman. Could you imagine what the outrage would have been with the punishment? Now you can see here he talks about, oh, he's an immigrant. We have to feel sorry for him. Yeah, he comes to the U.S. to become an Uber driver. These are the kinds of people that we're letting in. Come on. And thanks to our trade policies, people have to rely on these not so stable and reliable jobs like Uber. And if it weren't for all these policies, maybe Uber would have been paying and treating their employees a lot better. But just wait until we see these robo-taxis come along.
Every day we see another one of these horrible attacks. It has to stop as this.
Let me tell you something, folks. The level of anxiety, stress, as a result of this economy and this pandemic is really, really soaring. You're seeing more of this inappropriate instances happening all over the country of violence. Now, I've only been to this fashion square once in my life, but the fact of the matter is it's really revealing how crazy and how flawed these modern women have become. And they're just fighting over a line. Can you believe it? Maybe this is a result of this single mom situation we're seeing, and these kids are not able to grow up properly once they hit adulthood. And this is certainly happening in the Las Vegas Valley. This just happened about 2 months ago. Folks, how is that defunding the police working out for you? Maybe this is a good thing while the retailers are closing. Just wait until you see this low interest rate economy ends or doesn't even work anymore.
Was a California family harassed for months because they're Asian? We've told you about crimes against Asian Americans being on the rise, and in some parts of the country, there's been a triple-digit increase. Well, these neighbors decided to take action. Here's Jim Murray.
The video is disturbing. One incident after another as punks come up to a house outside San Clemente, California to harass an Asian American family that has just moved in.
And then they keep telling us, oh, the hatred against Asian American communities. Here's what the media is not telling you. Where are the white people supposed to go if they don't want to live in a diverse neighborhood? I used to live very close to Ladera Ranch. A lot of people don't like to see their neighborhoods change. They move there for a reason.